Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Toby. I talk about lifestyle, marriage and motherhood. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back. And to my new viewers, you are welcome on board. In today's video, I want to talk about some reasons people don't want to work. Not that people don't want to work, it's just that people are tired of the kind of lifestyle work gives them. That is why most people are reluctant to work or take up more work shifts or extra hours because of the inconveniences attached. First on my list is poor remuneration, or should I say poor salary. People are tired of the kind of lifestyle they live after spending all the time at work, and at the end of the day, they still go back home with stipend because what they earn is not enough to combat all the expenses they need to offset at the end of the month. People receive low rates for the service they render to workplace, or in the name of the company's policy, what they pay to a particular set of people because of your qualification, because of your experience and what have you. So people prefer to like sit at home, look for other means to survive, or depend on government benefit to survive. Another reason people don't want to work is a poor flexibility available for different job roles. Some people have to manage or plan their lives in between themselves, like in a family. Husband and wife have to work out the kind of job they need to do so they can have time for the family, for the kids. Even if they have childminder, they still have to be available because childminder have to be off at a particular time, and couples are left with no options than to work out their own availability between themselves, which affects work role. Most companies want to give jobs to people without any excuses of childminder, studying, or any other reason. They want people that are ready to work whenever duty calls, and because of that, people find it difficult to work even if they are willing to work. But the job availability, the job flexibility, the job rota does not suit their own needs. Another reason people don't want to work is childcare costs. In this country, especially abroad life, I live in the UK, I'm going to use UK as a case study, is that childcare cost is so expensive. Not everybody can afford it. For a child, depending on your child's needs, a childminder is going to charge about £800, £700 thereabout on one child in a month. So imagine you have 2-3 kids, you know how much you're going to like cough out at the end of the month. Some people are fortunate to have support from the government, while some don't have the opportunity because of the kind of visa they have and they need to work. So if they need to cough out this amount for childcare purpose, then what is left at the end of the month to still pay other bills like rent, utility bills, like that. So because of that, couples have to work in between themselves. One person has to stay at home to look after the kids while the other person work, and because of that, they can't still do much because how many hours will you do in a day? So people don't want to work because of this reason, and I think this reason is genuine. What can we do about it? 83% of US workers suffer from work-related stress, while 25% believes that their job is the #1 stressor of their lives. This is because companies set up policies that suits their own job needs. Most companies set up rules and regulations and policies that suit their needs, their organizational growth, without considering the workers behind it. Workers are the ones that will influence this job, that will make this organization to achieve their aims, the mission of the business. So they don't think of some factors that can affect the growth and the health of the workers. So because of this, most people don't want to take up more roles, many shifts, because of the stress involved in it. Another reason people don't want to work is the poor management of a particular company in which they belong to. Some managers can frustrate your life. They are not caring. They don't want to care about your own lifestyle. If staffs approach them and let them know why they won't be at work or why they want their job to be more flexible, they tell them straight off why you should leave the job if you can't do it. And because of that, people prefer to stay back at home or continue searching for jobs that will suit them, which will take a lot of time and might not even happen at the end of the day. People are scared of being sacked or being fired by their boss because they cannot cope with the flexibility or with the availability of the job. And because they are scared of where the next meal will come from, they will prefer to endure and keep suffering in silence. And those that have the courage to leave will leave, while some will still stay there because they believe they don't have another option. So because of this reason, people have heard lots of complaints about work-life balance, about what happens in the place of work. People don't want to do that kind of job, so they prefer to stay back and look for another means to survive. Another reason people don't want to work, especially a 9-to-5 job, is because of the time involves. Imagine someone leaving his house at around 6 and not getting back home till around 9-10ish and still going the next day. What time do you expect that person to rest? How does the person cope with the family? How does the person have time for the family, or have time to even cater for his own personal needs, go for study if he needs to go back to school? So this is a very, very tricky one. Thank God for internet. Thank God for social media. People prefer to work from home, trying some skills on their own, having their own YouTube channel, be a content creator, be a freelancer, be a writer, write blogs for people to make a living. This will give them time for the family and to go for more studies, instead of taking a kind of job that will take all their time, and at the end of the day, the pay doesn't measure up with the amount of energy and time they've contributed to the job. In a nutshell, when people think of the pros and cons of working in an organization and the disadvantages, they realize that the cons outweighs the pros. So they have decided to stay back, not doing anything, and rely on government funds to solve their needs. What do you think the government or individuals can do to encourage people to want to work? What are the things you think needs to be put in place? Some measures that need to be corrected for people to have interest or be motivated to go back to work? Comment in the comment section your thoughts about this topic. Okay, I remain Tobi-Oba Wilson. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. Like and share my page. Comment in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. You take care and bye.